Hello everyone, welcome back to Satoshi Snack. My name is Marco from Mind the Chart, and every day I host this crypto market wrap-up you don't want to miss. We share information about the latest crypto news and also technical analysis. So if you're not subscribed to the channel, I suggest you to do so, and also check the link down below for our links. We are launching a social media application by the end of the month, so if you want to know more, just check the link down below. So let's jump into some news. Bitcoin recovered faster than stock while buyers remain active. So Bitcoin is back above 58,000 after trading in a tight range in the past few days. The price of the cryptocurrency has increased in the past 24 hours. The recovery in cryptocurrency over the past week has decoupled from the equity market, with Bitcoin squarely leading with the price hike close to 18% for the month to date. Meanwhile, the S&P 500 is down about 4% from its all-time high in September, and with lower or roller coaster price volatility than cryptocurrency. The percentage of Bitcoin supply that was held for at least 3 months reached a record high of over 85%. So recent data from Glassnode reported that the percentage of Bitcoin supply that was held back for at least 3 months hit a record high of 85%, and the percentage of owners who do not have moved their Bitcoin is more than 10 years. It's about 12%. Also, we have ETF news. So the new tickers and the deposit of ARK investment ETF different options. So Bloomberg senior ETF analyst says there are good signs of the Bitcoin ETF approval will soon be approved, indicating the ARK investment has presented a Bitcoin futures ETF with a signed ticker, and Valkyrie updating its ETF prospectus with a ticker. So Cathy Wood's ARK Investment Management applied for Bitcoin futures ETF with the ticker of ARKA, while Valkyrie awarded its Bitcoin future prospectus with the ticker of BTF. Option Berry, however, and Todd Rosenbaum, Senior Director of the ETF and Mutual Fund Research of the Research of CFRA, said that this week that he believes the approval of the Bitcoin futures ETF may be delayed until 2022. So we have two different options here. One is that Bitcoin ETF will come up later this month or maybe in November. And other option that saying that will be delayed until 2022, and this is so important for the near futures of Bitcoin, because if the ETF will be approved, we will see a reaction. If it's not, we will see another reaction. So that's so important. And also, Polkadot's parachain are ready for launch. So today's Polkadot announced that the parachains are ready to be launched, and the team, led by Gavin Wood and Robert Habermeyer, revealed that the first auction could start on November 11th, 2021. And it's important to note that the parachains have already been successfully implemented and have been running on Polkadot's Kusama Canary network since June this year. As a result, Kusama's network saw a tremendous activity and ran smoothly, which is an important factor considering how ready Polkadot is for the parachain launch. So according to the proposal for the first parachain auction on Polkadot, there is a suggestion to launch 11th auction group in 2. The first will start in November 11th, and the other one, and we will see the final auction take place the December 15th. And this means that there will be an auction every 7 days. And the second lot, on the other hand, will start on the 23rd of December and will be end the March 9, 2022. This means that will be an auction every 14 days. But let's jump to technical analysis now on Bitcoin. Let's see what about the monthly time frame of Bitcoin. We are close to an all-time high actually. We have pretty much 10% to go if we want to see an all-time high. And in today's video, I want to point out something interesting I found out on the total market cap as well, which is the potential couple handle on the weekly here. So if we see this pattern, we can see we have the cup and handle pattern possible on the total market cap. So we got to break this level though if we want to confirm 2.6 trillion is the level we got to break if we want to confirm the couple handle, and it's quite close to the resistance level. So the last higher high and the two lower highs we have here, and now we're almost breaking the past lower high. So there are a lot of potential here for a couple handle confirm. Of course, it's different between, and also Itola too, it has the same kind of pattern. But it's different from Bitcoin, because Bitcoin it's quite distant from the last higher high. So it's not a couple handle on Bitcoin. I wouldn't consider a couple handle on Bitcoin, but I would consider a couple handle on the Tola 2 market cap and the Tola market cap. Bitcoin, on the other hand, we broke the higher high here on the weekly, so we are approaching 59,600 resistance, which is the last lower high we had before we actually changed the weekly trend. So we're following this channel. If you watch the last episode we made 2 days ago, we were following this channel. So this channel is so important, because if we find resistance on this channel, and for whatever reason, we can go back and retest the middle line of the channel, which will be a weekly higher low, another one compared to 40,000. If we manage though to break in higher high this level, we are approaching the next resistance, which is 62,000, and then we have 65,000 before the blue sky breakout. So that's pretty much what we're watching on the weekly. There is nothing more on the weekly to watch other than the probability of being rejected before 62,000 and get an higher low on the weekly, which will be okay in any case, because there is a lot of space to find one. By the way, the daily time frame is what is important, because we add our first hourly RSI that we were watching here, and the first touch on the 200 EMA. Actually, we touch it both times here, so we kind of have double bottom on this pattern here. And if you watch the last and the previous videos we made, we were actually scouting this hourly higher low, and then hourly RSI oversold, the first one, and then we add the recovery, and now we are actually trying to continue the trend towards 60,000. So on the daily time frame, the pattern is pretty much good. We don't have any red flags for now. Every higher low we found in this road, it was just a spike down. You see here, 46,900 was a spike down, another spike down here. So the last higher low now is 53,882. So as long as we keep grinding up slowly, bulls are in full control. And also as long as the dominance is still on Bitcoin side, bulls of Bitcoin are in full control. So what we are watching on the Bitcoin dominance now is, you see, yesterday we corrected a little bit, and this gave some altcoins opportunity to catch up a little bit, but then we are recovering back. So as long as the dominance is going higher with Bitcoin together, altcoins will stay back. So we gotta see a correction on the weekly chart on the Bitcoin dominance if you want to see some altcoins gaining some strength back, even against their Bitcoin pairs. So that's why I'm watching the 12 EMA. Retest of the 12 EMA on the weekly might be the case. But as long as we are putting higher lows continuously, so as long as we put higher lows on the Bitcoin dominance and we don't put a lower low, we won't see actually a change on the cycle. So we will stick to Bitcoin, and we will try to add some of the altcoins, the strongest one like Polkadot for the parachain, and Ada Cardano. It has the tiny pattern here that it will break eventually. We don't know when, but it will. So we have Polkadot here breaking bullish the weekly, so it's close to its all-time high. Is also a possibility of a monthly equilibrium, but if we see here, we broke all-time high. We broke higher high on this 38.65, and Kusama is kind of a lagging one, is a laggard because it's still weak compared to Polkadot. Polka Starter, it's also finding and following this pattern here. You can see maybe we can go and retouch this trend line here. Moon River is having a falling wedge. It's it's the only one I'm interested. Is more river in this pattern because it might break this pattern and it get higher. And then we have PCX, but it's quite bearish. I don't like the setup here. But you can make an entry and put your stop loss below 366. Then we have Spell, which doesn't mean anything with the Polkadot ecosystem. It's Avalanche ecosystem, but anyway, Spell it's actually following this falling wedge here also, and it might break bullish if it continues, and then so on and so forth. So this is all for today, guys. So we were watching the cup and handle on the weekly time frame of the total market cap, and also we will see if 60,000 resistance will actually act as a resistance, and if this channel will be actually a good channel to be rejected. So see you in the next time.